got the Maico 490 over there. New bulbs, yes, new bulbs. So this is the Maico 490. As you all know, and those of you that are following this particular build, even though this is a slow build, very dusty build, but it is a slow build, what I've got to do today is get all the forks, steering stem, everything sorted. We have got these awesome forks that are re-chromed by pittedforks.co.uk. We have got these powder coated. Everything else is pretty much ready to go together. I have this polished. I've even got new tapered bearings that is in there. That was put in simply by freezing it, exactly like that. I'm not going to go over that process because you all know it. What I do need to do now is, now that is in place, is pack it with grease, really pack it, slide it into there, rebuild these forks, and then we've got a front end back on the Maico. Perfect. Oh, and I've also got that here, which is again polished. It's not as polished as what that is down there because this is a rougher finish on this aluminium, but still it is now clean. Also from Pitted Forks. Pitted Forks did give me the seals to go in this, and as well a whole bag of copper washers that I can actually use on the bottoms of these. So thank you so much again, Pitted Forks. Let's reassemble this and get it on the bike. And here we go. The forks are back in. These forks are seriously stunning. Honestly, it makes such a difference to have decent forks, and again, decently chromed forks. That is superb. Neatly finished off with, obviously, the newly powder coated bottom there, but that is all good. It's all good, all in place. I haven't filled them up with oil at the moment because it's going to be easier if I do that once it's on the bike. But I will put these in place. So it wants to go. Thread doesn't quite want to go there. Put some 3-in-1 oil. There we go. Just to help it go in. Okay, that's a bit better. Just so I don't lose them, and then let's put the caps on here. These are the original caps as well, so yeah, be nice to keep those with the bike. All done. Now with the forks in place, I'm not going to show that because I'll be honest, getting the forks in place on this wasn't the most sedate way of doing things. I have got a bit of grease and everything because of the tight area that I've got. I am working on the narrowest of workbenches. In fact, it is just a shelf, but for the time being that can just stay there. Got some foam on here for the BMW. It is really dusty. One thing that we do need to finish with those, we do need to put bolts in there, and I've got the new yoke to go on the top. Put that on, and that is now in place for that. I mean, this is simply just for mock-up. What we are missing from here are obviously the fork gaiters, and I might actually reuse the ones that I have because, to be honest, they're not that bad. But I did want to show off these forks first of all by pittedforks.co.uk because they are gorgeous forks. I mean, if it was up to me, actually, should I put the gaiters on? Should I just put some neat dust seals at the top? No, you know what, let's put some forks. Let's put some gaiters on there because there is a lot of mud, a lot of debris and things like that. So obviously, it's a motocross bike. You don't want to have just fork seals at the top and then all that debris to go in it. That is it. Stunning. So next on the list, now that that's done, obviously to the Maico, yes, we've got a few jobs going on. The BMW R100, the Ducati, the Mongrel, that's it. Oh, and this, obviously 4 jobs. The next job for the Maico itself is probably get that whole engine stripped down. And when I've got a bit of room on the bench and a bit of time, I'll do that as well. It needs to be aqua blasted. There's a bit of piston slap as well. And I obviously want to check that. I want to make sure what the cylinder bore is, whether I need to go oversized on that or whether everything's good, it just needs some new piston rings or whatever. Like I said, there's a bit of piston slap. So that is all for today. Next week's video will be the Ducati because I have got the headlight fairing for that, and as well the front fairing is actually being made out of carbon fibre this week as we speak as well. So until next week's video, see ya.